Hey guys, what's up? My name's Vic Taylor and welcome to episode 44 of my Request Anything in Black Ops series. Today we are going to be doing 14J Storm's loadout, which is the Enfield ACOG. I end the game 37 and 9 and I do hope you enjoy it. To start off with, I had real problems beginning with this gun. I got a lot of deaths at the beginning, and then I'm afraid that I solved the problem by camping. And it's not the kind of camping where I just sit in a corner. No. It's kind of out in the open, actually. But that's not the point. I do camp, and I'm not going to say that I don't. I honestly could not get a good gameplay running around with this thing, normally, like I usually do. It's a really hard attachment on this gun to use. It bounces a lot, the recoil on it just goes out of the roof. It goes out of the roof up into the sky and introduces itself to aliens. It's so bad. But I hope you don't mind the bit of campiness that I have at the end. And he's camping, he really is. I hate people who sit on the tops of the stairways, and I just hate people in general, actually. Yeah, I think that solves all of life's problems. You just get rid of people. See, you get rid of people. I mean, what was he doing right there, the little Vic? Killing me? You don't kill Vic. You bow before Vic. You get down on your knees in service, Vic. Fuck you. But, oh dear me, that was a bit of a harsh start to the commentary. But yeah, I really didn't like this. The ACOG just on this gun isn't for me because I've had success with it on other guns. This gun, it just does not work for me. This is actually the camping spot. I don't know whether I am actually starting to camp now, but round the back of Triangle, where I am right here, not actually in Triangle, but just round the back of it so that I can not be flanked from the right or behind, etc. Yeah, this is my camping position for covering the B flag, apart from when someone is actually on it and I don't notice them until the last second. Then it gets a little bit, crazy. But I'm protecting the B flag here because look at my teammates. I don't know who I'm playing with because I don't check anymore. I play with so many people. But they're all over the other side and I have been left alone to defend B. And I don't get why you don't hide if you're on the B flag. Oh, fair enough, you did hide. Okay, good for you. You get a gold star. But most of the time people don't hide, and I see that with the big commentators as well. If you have the opportunity, just hide behind cover, and if, for example, you're the only one on B and you're on Discovery, hide behind the cover and let your teammates lay down suppressing fire. I mean, come on now. Your teammates are gonna kill anyone who comes near you, and you are gonna grab the B flag. If you can hide and get a flag, do it. But there is no pride here. There is no pride. I don't have another word for that. And I'm shaking my finger angrily at the screen right now, which is a little bit weird. But oh well. But yeah, use everything you can to your advantage. I mean, there are certain times in matches where camping is required, and I'm not saying that camping is a good technique, or if I use it, it's good. It doesn't require a great deal of skill, but there are times when the other team, you're against, for example, a full party, and you need to do something, otherwise you are going to lose the match. And for me, that's what comes first. I can have the worst KD in the world, I can be camping my arse off, but as long as we win the game, that's the most important thing. And I wish more people had that attitude. I really, really do. But as you can see, the people we're playing against aren't very bright. To be perfectly honest, they're a bit dim and they cannot get me out of this spot. So, what the hell? I'm just gonna keep killing them and, hopefully someone will come over to B in a minute. But the reason that I'm not jumping on B is that oh dear, waiting for backup, because if you're on your own on B and there's no teammates around you, then even hiding isn't going to do you much good. You need backup and you need teammates, and therefore you need communication. You can't just be, I don't know, I can't just run with 5 randoms or even people from YouTube without mics. One person has to have a mic. Communication is necessary. But I got a bit of a funny story today. Halfway into the video, I'll actually begin what I wanted to talk about. But I was playing the Black Ops the other day, and we ran into these two 12-year-old kids. And no, they were 12 because they told me. They had very hard to understand accents. I couldn't understand a lot of what they were saying, but I understood their age and the fact that apparently they only knew the word camper. And I think we played them for 2 matches. We didn't camp, we ran around. I was in a party with one other guy, that's why I'm saying we. We ran around, I think both was actually on firing range. We don't usually vote for the same map twice in a row, but there are only 2 of us and there are 10 of everyone else. So firing range, we didn't camp. They told us get out of the corners, etc. So the next match, mwahaha, the evilness will come out. We went on to Crisis, that was the map. We put on Blackbird, Chopper Gunner, Dogs, and we camped our fucking arses off. And after the match, we said, that is what you call camping. That is how you camp. Now come complain. And it was just, I don't know, they were kind of weird. I don't think they spoke English very well because they didn't really say anything other than camper. And then we left the lobby, invited them in, and had a game or two. And I can't believe this dude. That is camping. Get the fuck out of the corner, you useless piece of shit. But we played one game with them and then dumped them because they were a bit bad. But yeah, that's just, I don't know. They weren't terribly impolite. I mean, they weren't the 12-year-old that screamed swear words into the mic. They weren't that. They just repeated camper, camper, camper over and over again until the match where we actually camped them. And then they shut up. So I just thought that would be a funny little cool story bro moment. And I don't know why I ran out there. I don't know. Oh, yes, I remember why I ran out there. I thought my teammate had him because he was downstairs, but he was upstairs. I don't think in 3 dimensions. I would be horrible in a horror movie, like with aliens or predators or whatever. I haven't really seen many of those movies. I just kind of glanced at them and watched them when I'm half asleep, and I can't go to sleep because I have insomnia. If you didn't know, I don't think I've mentioned that before, but yeah, I have pretty bad insomnia at times. Which, it isn't all bad. I mean, I don't feel so tired and I need to go to sleep and I can't. I just don't feel tired. So maybe that isn't insomnia, but you get the point. But yeah, I have many a late night where I just sit up reading, working, doing videos, or just watching TV. I don't like the thought that you spend half your life asleep. And apparently, though I don't know this for sure, you spend a quarter of your life on the toilet. Or something like that, but you spend half your life asleep. And I'm thinking that that is just such a waste. There are so many things that you could be doing with, the other 12 hours. I guess 12 hours is half your life asleep, and the majority of people don't sleep for 12 hours, but I sleep for about 10 hours a night, and that is almost half my life, and I'm just going to have spent it asleep. I mean, I'm sure I've spent a great deal of time unconscious because I've been hit over the head a lot of times, either in fights or by backing into a football post and getting a concussion, which I don't know, that's just hilarious. I was playing football and I slipped on a patch of icy ground because I was the goalkeeper, and I cracked the back of my head against the goalpost and I got a really bad concussion from it. Though that wasn't the worst way I ended a football match. I ended one football match with 3 broken ribs, a chipped collarbone, and the cartilage of my left knee completely fucked. And I finished the game. And no, not the cartilage, it was my nose. The cartilage happened at a completely different time. No, I ended that game with 3 broken ribs. They were from a knee to the stomach when I was jumping up to get a ball crossed in from a corner. The nose was from a knee. I believe I was diving to the feet of someone to get the ball, because if you don't know, the goalkeeper can handle the ball in football. Proper football, not that shit stuff that you have over in America, I'm sorry. And I got kicked, and then the chipped collarbone, I don't even remember how I got that, but it was the best one, because obviously a collarbone, it's pretty major. But yeah, I finished the game. Apparently, I don't know how it's measured, probably by sticking shit in you, but I have a high pain threshold that was measured at birth, so that's very good, because I get into a lot of painful situations. I don't know what shot me right there, but that is today's host migration. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but we might have got dogs on them, which is, a perfectly reasonable, way to quit, and we're not going to exactly lose, so... Oh wow, that is absolutely brilliant. If I had died there, I would have just... But I'm running around with my python because I was in the phase of... Nope, he didn't ask for a secondary, so I have to run around with this secondary. I don't know why I didn't pick up another fucking gun. I guess it doesn't really matter because we're not, I would have probably picked up a gun if we'd needed be, or, I'd needed to defend something, but as we didn't, then it's absolutely fine. But I'm trying to find this camper, and I don't think I'm going to be able to because he quits. I hate you shooting at someone and then him quitting, and you're like, no. I mean, I got a triple on Nuketown the other day, and I rounded the corner and lined up another triple, and one of them quit. And it's almost as bad as Second Chance. It really is. Madness. I can't believe he killed me either. But we're getting to the end of the video. I end the game 37-9. I do hope you enjoyed it. I will see you later, guys. Peace.